The topic of this short tutorial is accessing the NC Kids Digital Library. Our goal is to help get you connected to public library resources. You can access this resource through a browser window on your desktop or laptop computer. You can also access it through your device using the Libby or Overdrive app. If you're accessing through a desktop or laptop computer, hover over Services, select Online Resources. You will then scroll until you see NC Kids Digital Library. This is part of the North Carolina Digital Library, but it is a special collection for children. You can explore the NC Kids Digital Library without signing in, but in order to check out an item, you do need to sign in and to be able to use the full features of the site. I usually go ahead and sign in. You select Haywood County Public Library, enter your library card number, your PIN or password, be careful you get all those digits in there or you'll get an error code like I just did. Once you're signed in, there are many collections that you can explore. I'm just going to show a few of these screens. I'm not going to try to read all of that to you. There are many different ways that you can search. You can also search for a specific title. There's a new collection they have as well called Always Available. They have eBooks, and the symbol for that is a book. They also have audio books. Symbol for that is a set of headphones. Another feature I'd like to show is reading a sample. They will give you a sample of the book, just like if you were in the library and wanted to preview it, you'd pick it up and look through it. And it'll give you a sample of the book to help you decide if that's what you want to read. If you decide that's what you want to read, you can select Borrow. And then if you think, well, I might want to read that later, you can add that to your wish list. Another highlight for you is under My Account, select Settings. That's where you have your lending periods that you can select. You can also turn on high contrast, which changes your background and your coloring for what you're seeing. You could also change to dyslexic font, which changes the font. You could also have both of those happening. It's whatever is the easiest way for your student to see the screen. Another nice feature are the different collections that they have curated, including the elementary school Battle of the Books titles, as well as the middle school titles. They also have some other collections curated: Rhyme Time, Adventures in Science, the 2020 ALA Youth Media Awards and Honors, Lego My Lego, Twisted Tales. So many good curated collections for you to be able to browse through. If you see a title you're interested in, you can select it, and it's going to give you some reading level information over here on the right. It also gives you a description. You can also access reviews for this title. School Library Journal is always a good review source. Your search options could be a basic search for a title. You could also select advanced search, including the title and the author, or if you weren't sure of that, maybe the author. You could also search specific formats, such as audiobooks or different formats that they may have. You can also search based on interest levels, reading levels, lexile measures. You could search for, let's say you've got a 200 to 400 range, and search titles that way. So So different options for searching. Once you've made your selection, you select Borrow. After you've selected the title, you can alter your borrow for days, 7, 14, or 21. I usually go with 14. And then it will give you the choices of how to read it. I'm on my laptop, so I'm just going to read in my browser. And it will bring up the item for me. There are also a few nice options. If you need to take notes on this, you can take notes, and then you can share those notes. Under my account, you can go to Loans, and I can return that item early, or at the end of that 14 days, I will lose access to that title. Returning it early is no big deal. You just select Return and Return Title. It asks you, are you sure you want to return it? Another nice feature under my account is your wish list. If you've gone through and found some things that you were interested in, or I found this Danny and the Dinosaur title, but it's unavailable at this time, I went ahead and put it in my wish list so I can remember it for later, and hopefully it will become available. It says the wait time is about 2 weeks. That's another nice feature, is giving you about how long it might take for that title to become available. Thanks for listening and watching. Our goal is to help get you connected to public library resources. I encourage you to check out the NC Kids Digital Library.